Love sports? Love culture? Well, I've got a brand new podcast called Take Line from Crooked Media, hosted by me, Jason Concepcion, and two-time WNBA champion Renee Montgomery. From the games to the players to the issues happening both on and off the court, we'll be tackling the important political and social issues happening in sports head on. New episodes drop every Tuesday, so follow and subscribe on radio.com, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.
Hey, this is BJ. Thanks for listening to our show's podcast. If you're a fan of all things geeky, you should check out my other podcast, BJ Shea's Geek Nation. We have new episodes every day, and you can check it out at bjgeeknation.com.
Your home is going into foreclosure and you feel like a financial wreck. You don't know where to turn for accurate information. I'm bankruptcy attorney Travis Gagne. Let's talk about some legal options. If we work quickly, we can propose a plan to save your home, modify the loan, or in many cases even eliminate your second mortgage. The consultation is free. I've helped hundreds of people just like you make informed decisions about whether to save their home or exit it on a reasonable, organized timeline. The chapter you choose sets the tone for the next chapter of your life. Please contact me today at choosetherightchapter.com. That's choosetherightchapter.com.
99.9 KISW, The Rock of Seattle. Hey, Steve, your favorite guy, Post Malone. He's a rapper.
Yeah, I'm aware of that. He's also a rocker, man. Even before he was doing rap, he was big into rock music, still is. I just saw him recently perform with Aerosmith. They did Walk This Way, and he played the guitar, man. He jammed on it.
I don't think I knew that about Post Malone.
Yeah.
Oh, that Walk This Way is such a great tune.
Oh, hell yeah.
Such a great tune. He was on Tonight Show last night, and he told Jimmy Fallon how he came up with his name.
The name Post Malone, where did you get Post Malone? Is that? I was like 14 and I had started like getting into like producing and like, you know, rapping and singing over my own stuff. And then I needed a name. So I ran that through a random rap name generator and the rest is history. Stuck with it.
That's funny. That's something we've all done.
I'm doing it right now, actually.
Okay. You're gonna, where's your Post Malone situation?
My rap name is SM Assassin.
Ooh.
Coming at you. Murdering rhymes.
Love that. I don't.
I'll see what yours is.
Yeah, see what mine is, man. SM Assassin's cool.
Yours is BJ Slingshot, a.k.a. Professor Slice.
Professor Slice is sweet.
Professor Slice, I like it.
All right, let's see what the Revs is.
Okay.
Don't worry, Vicky, I'll get to you. Rev, you are ruler blunt bash.
Yeah. Say that 5 times fast.
No,
I can't. Damn.
All right, let's do Danny now. I'm not going to do Vicky.
So Vicky's out.
Danny's back, so Danny V. You're Danny V Thump, a.k.a. Infamous Smirk.
Yeah, Infamous Smirk. I'll just go with that.
Yeah, Infamous Smirk. That's a good one for you. Yeah.
Professor Slice and Infamous Smirk. I'm digging this, man.
Let's see now, Vicky.
Okay.
All right, Vicky B. You are Vicky V Social.
Oh.
See, sucks for you.
Sorry.
It's so sad.
Aww. Everyone's got cool ones except me.
Sorry, Vicky V Social.
I'll just go and do a stripper name generator, and I think I'll go with that.
I just typed in Migs just to see. And I'm also, you're Infamous Smirk. I'm Professor Smirk.
Oh, snap. I learned from you.
Smirk Bros.
A.K.A. the Diligent Nugget.
Yeah, you are.
Can I call you that from now on?
Yes.
The D-Nug.
D's Nugs.
D's Nugs.
I like how Danny and I are forming our own rap duo.
Yeah.
The Smirk Brothers.
Like it.
I wonder what your name has to do with any of this.
Nothing.
Yeah. Vicky's is the only one where they used her name.
Yours is BJ Slingshot.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
A.K.A. Professor Slice.
That's right, BJ Slingshot. That's what it's all about.
We could be professors together, too, because I'm Professor Smirk and you're Professor Slice.
Right.
Smirk and Slice.
Yeah.
Slice and Smirk. All right, Vicky, I'll try. What's another name for you? What do we else do?
There's a lot of names for her. Which one?
Initial.
I'll just do Vicky.
All right.
I'll just drop the Vicky B. You're Decon Chronic.
Oh, my God, I love that.
What?
Decon Chronic.
Oh, I thought you said another word. Okay.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wait.
Yeah.
Wait, isn't Decon like the bug spray stuff?
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, okay, cool.
Or is it Deacon Chronic?
Oh, okay.
Oh, is it D-E-A-C-O-N?
Yeah, Deacon
Chronic. Oh, that's Deacon. Yeah, not Decon.
Decon Chronic.
Decon. That's
Sounds
like
more rappy if you go deacon.
But a deacon, of course, you're a church. You're preaching it. You're preaching the word.
It's funny. My dad was studying to be a deacon.
Oh, and look at you. You beat him.
Yep.
Yeah.
Before you did.
Deacon Chronic.
All right, so Sarah with no H.
Okay.
She's Razor Bomb.
Ooh, Razor Bomb. All right.
I like that.
How about Joey D's? We're going to get him in there?
Oh, gosh. That's a lot of typing for me, man.
All right. Sorry, buddy.
It's all right. I got this.
Okay.
It's Joey.
Joey.
Wow.
My name is Joey.
All right.
I'm going to throw a little in front of that. Little Joey.
Yeah, that's good.
Little Joey works.
And Uncle Chris is Unc Lee.
Unc Lee. Oh, yeah.
So Unc Lee.
Unc Lee. I'll take it.
All right. Well,
nice.
There you go.
There you go. That's it. So we were talking about Post Malone, who also got his name from this pretty much one of these rap generators. He also shared a great story about the restaurant that he goes to celebrate any milestone of his life.
I heard that you celebrate every milestone at the Olive Garden.
Oh yeah, every from going platinum to going undefeated 20-0 in beer pong that night. We stay up till 1 p.m. and head to Olive Garden and celebrate life.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Olive Garden, really? I've never been to the Olive Garden.
Man, we're gonna go tonight. We're gonna go tonight and we're gonna get it on.
You want to go? You want to go to the Olive Garden?
Let's get it on.
After the show, you want to go to the Olive Garden?
Hell yeah.
I'll do that.
Let's get it on.
Let's do it. Let's get it on. I love it.
Sorry.
They got to set that up. They got to do, because he does a lot of cool videos. Jimmy has got to go to the Olive Garden with Post Malone if he's never been before.
I can't believe he's never been to the Olive Garden. And I love that Post Malone just makes me like him even more, that he considers going platinum and winning in beer pong on the same level and deserving the same celebratory meal.
I'm digging Post Malone a lot, Steve, especially since you said he's got rock roots too. The dude seems cool.
Yes.
Seems really, really cool. I love this.
I'm surprised that he's never been to Olive Garden.
I would think that everybody at some point would get to enjoy the Olive Garden because it's been around for a long time. So when Jimmy was a younger man, I think I would have thought he would have slid in because, all of us, I thought, said, hey, let's check this out. I hear the breadsticks are ridiculous.
And they are.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think if there's any major restaurant chain that I've never been to that would be surprising.
Ooh.
That we have access to.
Yeah, that's the key because the Shake Shack is going to be coming here soon. And a lot of people haven't had access to that.
Well, we've been there, luckily.
Yeah, which is why I'm so happy a Shake Shack is coming.
Cracker Barrel.
Oh, you've never been?
I haven't either.
No.
I got to go once, only because it was in the state that I was in, and I said to my wife, I go, we got to go. I mean, this is an iconic place that we've never had a chance to go to. It was awesome.
Yeah, I've been to Claim Jumper, so I always think of the two are the same. Like whenever I think, I've been to Cracker Barrel, and then I realize, no, I've been to Claim Jumper. I've never been to Cracker Barrel.
Yeah, Claim Jumper's awesome too.
And so different too.
So what is Cracker Barrel?
It's good Southern cooking. They have country fried steak. They have chicken tenders, gravy. Meatloaf, everything. It's so good.
The meatloaf is pretty good.
You had me a chicken fried steak.
Oh, yeah.
Have you been to Texas Roadhouse?
Yes.
Never even heard of it.
Oh, it's one of the top America's top 10 chain restaurants.
Delicious.
And actually, Cracker Barrel's number one on this list.
You guys ever been to McDonald's?
No.
No, I've never heard of it.
The place is pretty cool.
Wow, I gotta go. I've heard things about it, but I've never been. I've never been to Texas Roadhouse either. And so, again, I haven't. I've been
Red Robin? You been to Red Robin?
Red Robin. I've heard about them. Do they make hamburgers? Is that what they do?
Like this text us, here we go, food talk. You bet your ass.
It is.
Thank you.
Yeah, that's what happens when you get Professor Slice, Professor Smirk, Deacon Chronic.
Yeah.
Infamous Smirk, Blunt Bash, and everyone else.
And the rest.
Mine too.
Oh, yeah.
And Razor Bomb.
Don't forget Razor Bomb. Hey, well, Steve, last night, of course, you were at the Key Arena, and I heard a wrestler said something last night at the event that led him to being booed for over 10 minutes.
I've never seen anything like it, and in fact, in the wrestling world, it's being talked about as one of the most epic moments ever.
Damn.
It was great.
Steve's got the news for you. He'll tell you about it at 6:17 on The Rock.
BJ and Migs, mornings on The Rock, 99.9 KISW.
99.9 KISW, The Rock of Seattle.
Well, he's no Pulitzer Prize winner. Hell, he can't even pronounce Pulitzer. This is News with Steve Miggs.
Thanks, guys. Thanks to Washington State Lottery for giving us news and sports. And happy World No Alcohol Day.
What?
That's right, kids. Stay away from alcohol today.
No, I know.
Too late.
All right.
Wow, no.
How about happy Name your car day.
Oh, all right.
You guys got names for your cars?
Yeah.
What's the name of your car?
Old school.
What is it?
Betsy.
Betsy?
That was always what I think everybody always called the car Old Betsy.
So that's what you call your car?
When I was growing up, yes. I feel like
What about the Hyundai? You got a name for it?
That's what I call her.
Oh.
Old
Okay.
Betsy. I mean, even though I get a new car, Betsy stays the same.
Okay, Matthew McConaughey of cars.
Exactly what it is. She kind of regenerates. She's kind of like Doctor Who. She regenerates into a new vehicle, but it's still Betsy.
Whenever I get a new car, it's always going to be a new name. Like when I had my Durango, since it was a Dodge Durango, I named him Garvey.
Oh.
It's a Dodger.
Oh, I get it.
Yeah.
Steve Garvey was a Dodger.
And currently my car is named Frank because it's blue. This is how my brain works. Old blue eyes, Frank Sinatra. Therefore, my Jeep is named Frank.
Wow. Rev,
it's also Frank the Tank because it's hit a few things and it's completely fine now.
Frank the Tank.
It's become more Frank the Tank than Frank Sinatra.
Yeah.
Rev, you got a name for yours?
No.
Of course not.
Yeah.
But keep naming your cats weird names.
I will.
Vicky?
Black Betty. Bam, bam, bam.
Is your car black?
Yes, it is.
Oh, okay, good.
See, I wanted a black Jeep. I was going to name it Cash.
Oh, yeah.
Cool. Yeah.
I like
Danny,
that.
you got a name for your vehicle?
Charlotte.
Yeah.
Oh, is that good?
Yeah.
Of course.
It's very good. It's a good car.
Speaking of which, Danny, did you see the halftime show last night for, I think it was Monday Night Football?
Yeah, I'm sure he was watching it.
No, I wasn't.
You missed it. You missed it.
It was a good Charlotte?
Yes.
Yeah, no, I was on a plane. I can't stream it on the plane.
Oh.
Why don't you watch it on the internet?
I need to do that.
Yeah.
I'm sure it's somewhere on the YouTube,
All
or
right.
the Twitters.
I'm going.
Or the Facebooks.
Somewhere out there's.
One person says, my truck's name is Brenda. This is a temperamental bitch, and I never met a Brenda that isn't a bitch.
Wow.
Oh, my.
Wow, I've never met a Brenda that isn't a bitch. Wow,
Person says, my truck is named Cammy the Dodge Rammy.
Oh, that's a good one. Yeah.
And somebody says that's what they call their dong. I'm not sure which one.
The Dodge Ram.
Frank the Tank.
Yeah. Okay.
All right, let's talk about the WWE. It was at Monday Night Raw. It was last night at the Key Arena. Really great time. Undertaker showed up. That was pretty cool.
Very
Shawn
cool.
Michaels was there. Triple H. They brought out all the old dogs. But that was pretty cool. And of course, some of the younger guys as well, including Kevin Owens and Elias. And I bring those two guys up. In the world of wrestling, they call it cheap heat. When somebody who's a bad guy says something that he knows is going to get an instant reaction from the fans. And typically you go towards a local route, so you make fun of the city being a pile of crap or whatever it may be. And they call it cheap heat because it's easy and it's quick.
Yeah.
Well, what I think Elias thought was going to be cheap heat turned out to be a 10-minute just beating of boos to the point where they couldn't even continue. I mean, you could not hear a single word that the wrestlers were saying. It's been the talk of the internet in the wrestling world.
What did he say?
Well, he decided to make fun of the fact that we don't have a basketball team. And I think in any other market, if you made fun of like a team leaving the town, probably you'll get a boo for a couple of minutes and they'll move on. But Seattle, it's a sore subject,
Totally sore subject.
And in a weird way, they made a statement that we do want an NBA franchise back by how long they booed. It went on for about 10 minutes to the point where it was deafening in there. On TV, I watched it back this morning. It doesn't really do it as much justice. I think maybe they piped down the mics just so that you could hear the guys talking on television. But here's a clip of when Elias decided to take a shot at Seattle not having the Sonics.
It doesn't make sense, you know. It's like having a basketball team in Seattle.
Listen to the roar of this crowd.
No respect for Detlef Shrimp.
Elias hit a sensitive button. Got Seattle right in the feelings.
And shout out to Renee Young for dropping the Detlef.
Yeah, good
that
for
was
her.
Awesome.
That was awesome.
And then as they continue to go on, I mean, literally, you could tell, like, even Elias at one point looked at, like, one of the producer guys on the side, like, didn't know that this was going to go down this road.
Yeah.
Because, you know, people would not stop booing. Here's a little bit more.
Yeah, you know, John Cena ruins things all the time. Just like the people of Seattle ruin everything all the time, too. That's why their basketball team left.
Watch it, Kevin.
Yeah.
And then they keep calling it back throughout the match. The announcers, Renee Young, Michael Cole, and Corey Graves were talking about it.
Kevin Owens like a little upset from no love from the crowd here in Seattle.
Leo Rush really wanted to make people excited. He had brought Sean Kemp out here.
Jeez. Fun fact, Leo Rush is actually one of Sean Kemp's kids.
Oh.
No, I'm kidding.
Really? You know what? I know he's got him everywhere.
We were saying if one of the wrestlers came out in a Sonics jersey, I think the place would have went unglued.
Oh, yeah.
And I wonder if they were in the back area, like, we need a Sonics jersey.
Oh, that
Somebody get
awesome.
a Sonics jersey.
Oh, that was so cool.
So it was pretty damn awesome. I mean, even like the wrestlers would talk about it. Like Ricochet says, listen to the crowd. Holy cow. Another one of the wrestlers, Mike Canales, was like, Seattle really likes basketball. It was pretty cool to see the Seattle crowd was that loud and that vocal about the Supersonics. And they were chanting Supersonics then for the rest of the night. It was a fun experience. And it's a nice little tie-in because today's an exciting time with the potential of a revamped Key Arena to house a hockey team. And hopefully after that, the Supersonics, if everything goes well. Today's a big day for the hockey guys because the prospective owners, the Leiwickis and Jerry Bruckheimer, they're heading off, though. They're definitely already there. They're in New York for a big pitch today to the full board of governors on how we need to have a hockey team here in Seattle. If everything goes well, they're saying that we'll have an answer as early as December, but I'm even hearing that we might even have an answer by the end of this month. So let's hope, man. I think it's just a matter of when, but you still don't know until they actually say it, and then maybe in a couple of years we'll be seeing some hockey in Seattle, and then after that, possibly the Supersonics.
Oh yeah, that'll be so cool. And then you know what? We won't have that joke anymore when WWE comes to town.
Yeah, suck it, Elias.
Yeah.
Hey, congratulations, Seattle. I don't know if we want to hear this, but we're the third fastest. Well, actually, it's not a bad thing. Third fastest growing economy in America.
That's good.
Yes. I just get worried because then it's going to mean the house prices and the cost of living, everything's going to go up.
Well, we already had high house prices when the economy wasn't the third fastest for us. So what the hell?
So it can only get better, right?
Yeah, right.
Well, anyways, we had the highest scores in population growth, median household income growth, job growth, and working age population growth. And then I just saw, I guess Amazon raised their minimum wage.
Oh, yeah, to $15 an hour. So that's got to help it.
I don't know. We'll see. Pete Carroll had a big press conference like he always does on Mondays. And obviously the big question that was out there and people wanted to know, how does he feel about Earl Thomas flipping the middle finger to the sidelines as he was being carted off after that season-ending injury. And Pete, of course, takes the high road and proves once again why he's a coach and we're not, because I think we would have been like, F him, F you, F everybody.
Oh, yeah.
But Pete Carroll was a little bit more rational when he responded to it.
I mean, you got to give everybody a break, You can have expectations for people to do exactly as you would think they should do, but until you're there doing it and you understand it, you got to give guys some room. And so that's exactly how I feel about it. I know that probably some of our other players know that, and people who've been in the situation understand. And I get it when people want to pass judgment and try to cast aspersions and all that about something. But in the heat of the moment, with all the emotional part of this, and the injury and the pain and all of that, shoot, man, we'll give the guy a break.
Give him a break, everybody.
I mean, it is a good point. I mean, at that moment, he's seeing, this is my worst fears, and I'm in pain, the whole thing. I'm not going to act at my best at that moment, so I'm not going to. It'll be interesting to see what Earl says later down the road.
Yeah, because he's never been one to give the stock answers.
No,
he always comes a little out of left field sometimes with some of his answers.
And someone's going to ask him about that if he ever gets a microphone in front of him again. And we say he won't be back in a Hawks uniform again, but like you said, who knows who's going to take him? And maybe the Hawks will be the one with the most competitive offer that he can get. That'd be awesome.
I don't know about you. Are you really? I found great humor in the middle finger, and I'm a Seahawks fan. What does it affect me? I'm bummed that he's injured. That sucks because he was having a good season.
Yeah.
The financial and the business side of it all, I never really get too worked up about. I get excited when my favorite players get re-signed, but I never get mad when people are wanting more money or this, that, and the other thing. It doesn't impact me at the end of the day. And the middle finger, I thought, was truly one of the funniest things I've ever seen on television.
Yeah, I agree.
Because you weren't expecting it. You expected a scowl on his face. But I was while I'm watching, he just gave the middle finger.
And that's how he was feeling in that moment. And maybe he might walk it back. Maybe he won't walk it back.
But some people, like this texter, screw Earl Thomas, fire his dumb ass.
See, I like to think of a guy's, he's contributed to some great moments.
Fire him, BJ.
Yeah, I'm not going to fire him. He's contributed to great moments. He just fractured his leg for the second time. He gets his ass kicked every game just so that I can enjoy my Sundays. I'll let him give the finger.
I like also he said that he's married to football, he makes love to football. football. He sometimes sleeps in the locker room.
Nothing wrong with that.
No, nothing.
You know what? At least he knows who his woman is.
As far as whether, I'm sure his wife is not happy about that.
Oh, yeah, well, listen, she knew what she was getting into.
As far as weather, 60 degrees. We got some rain showing up later. And thank you to Law Tigers for giving us news and sports.
Oh, Law Tigers.
Law Tigers.
Oh, love the name of that joint.
Law Tigers.
Yeah, you know what? If you want someone to go at you, right, and really defend you,
Tigers.
Law Tigers are the guys to go. Yeah, all right. Digging those guys. All right, I got some tough news for you, pet people.
Uh-oh.
It turns out your friends, your significant other, your family, your coworkers, your kids, they are not the only ones who get bummed out when you totally ignore them to stare at your phone. I guess this feeling crosses species. They did a new study, and your dog also gets depressed when he sees you using your phone.
Yeah, sometimes Lulu looks at me and goes, porn again? Really?
Yeah. This could be why
you put your phone down.
This could be why your dog follows you into the bathroom. I mean, if it's a pack mentality, the last thing a dog wants to be is cut off from its pack, and so you shut that door and it can't see you. I guess it makes sense. And so these dogs get anxious when they notice you are not paying attention.
Now, I never brought this up because I figured you would make fun of me about this, and you probably still will. But there are times when I'm on my phone and Lulu will just paw at the phone and like knock it out of my hand.
Oh, yeah. Isn't that something?
And I never really thought much of it. I just thought, oh, it's just an object for her to play with. But what if in her little head, she's just like, hey, man, get off the phone and rub my belly?
Well, according to the study, maybe that's the deal. Maybe the dog is definitely getting that whatever that device is, whatever that thing is, it's not me, and you need to pay attention to me.
That's true.
And they're afraid that this anxiety that dogs will get, which they have definitely, they've noted dogs get more anxious, and in humans, anxiety leads to depression, and so they're thinking, hey, this also could lead to depression for dogs. Damn. Also, cats, apparently, not a big fan either. Yeah. Not a big fan when you're on your phone, Rev.
I know that because either Frank or Carl will they'll do the head rub thing, but they'll do it on the phone, just like Steve was talking about knocking it out of the hand, just to knock it out of my hand. And once I do that and I scratch them, then they stop doing that.
Says, though, that the cats, since they're less social than dogs, aren't bothered as much. And I'm thinking, look, if they could make little cat smartphones, they probably would. It's just another way for them to ignore us, because I feel like cats also are big into the ignorance factor.
Ooh. So we're going to have to get emotional support animals for our animals.
Yeah.
Because of the fact that we're playing with our phones.
You're right.
Millennials are screwing us.
That's true.
Danny,
yeah.
Nice work.
Let's go with Danny.
I'm a pet.
You're welcome. Yeah, I hate pets.
Oh, I didn't know Danny and I
had
that
a little aggressive.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Just letting you know.
Wow.
Well, next time you have a party, I'm bringing Lulu over.
That's fine. You know what? It's actually funny because Lily will appreciate that. She couldn't stop talking about Lulu this trip that I saw her.
What's up?
I know. She was like, Lulu, because I was wearing the BJ and Mig shirt, and she's so excited that Lulu is on the shirt.
It's been on the last couple.
Yeah, she doesn't know any of your names, but she knows Lulu.
Has she met Lulu or just likes Lulu on the shirt?
How has she met Lulu?
Well, that's what I was wondering.
She's never been to Seattle, and Lulu doesn't travel.
Oh.
She doesn't have a passport.
I didn't know that Lulu didn't have a passport. I thought Lulu was a world traveler.
No, she can't leave.
Oh, are you sure?
Yes.
I could have sworn I've seen Lulu in pictures on her Instagram page. She wasn't in France?
Yeah, but she does have her own little helicopter, so maybe she goes to New Mexico.
That's what it is.
Flies over, visits Lily. I'll have to have Lulu send a personal message.
She'll be so happy.
I'll make a video of her saying hi to Lily.
All right.
Yeah, you go ahead and do that. You, both of you.
This is not for you, BJ. This is for Lily.
Yeah, okay.
I'll forward it to you, BJ, though, just so that way I know you love dogs.
I'll put it on the group text.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, that way it's easy to find.
Appreciate that. That's great.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Okay, that's wonderful.
How does that make you feel that
I thought I'm
Daddy's daughter likes Lulu more than you?
Yeah, I'm getting anxious. Well, his daughter doesn't know me either.
Doesn't know Lulu either.
Yeah, well, she's apparently. Well, I mean, Lulu looks a little happier on the shirt than I do. Let's be honest.
She goes, "Oh, Daddy, are those your friends in Seattle?" And I'm like, "Yeah." She's like, "What are their names?" I tell her, "Oh, Lulu." She does not remember anybody's name except for Lulu.
Yeah. Again, the dog trumps me. That's lovely.
Have you showed Lulu's Instagram page? Lulu, the Warrior Princess on Instagram. She could use more followers.
Yeah, that's great.
Mm-hmm.
Well, anyway, I'm so happy this story led to that.
Multi-shans of Instagram, baby.
Again, there's a moratorium on pet stories. I thought we discussed.
You started it.
Yeah. I know I did. It was, I think we need to get that back.
Oh, somebody says my dog does that when I'm playing my guitar. It's cute, but really annoying when I'm trying to focus on music.
Damn.
Yeah, Carl does that when I play Rock Band as well. That's kind of like a guitar.
These animals are needy.
Guitar-shaped.
Yep.
Animals are needy.
Another person says my dog whacks my phone out of my hand. I know it's true. Another person says my cat will lay on my phone if I'm on my phone.
Look at these animals. They're like, okay, this thing is in competition.
I legit thought that was just a weird thing that Lulu was doing and didn't think everyone else was having the same issue.
That's bizarre, man.
Or maybe she's trying to text Lily, and I didn't know that.
Oh, it's probably that.
Probably what it is.
Yeah, that's what it is. Hey, yesterday, Steve over here, he did get this one wrong.
What adventure novel introduced yo-ho-ho and a bottle of rum?
What?
What adventure novel?
The Hardy Boys.
No.
Pirates of the Caribbean.
No.
Oh, man. Good Times.
No.
Drinking rum.
No.
Good times drinking rum. That should be a story. No, we were looking for Treasure Island. You want a shot at beating Steve? You got it. 206-421-ROCK. We're playing Beat Miggs at 647 on The Rock.
Today's podcast was brought to you by Travis Gagne, bankruptcy attorney. He's here right now and has agreed to answer more of your questions about bankruptcy. How do I know if bankruptcy is going to provide me with relief? What are the steps for my situation?
There's so much information out there about bankruptcy with the internet and what people have heard from friends and other people that they've talked to about their financial issues or bankruptcy. There's also a lot of bad information out there or urban legends about bankruptcy. In order to determine whether bankruptcy makes sense for you, you need to talk to an attorney that's experienced in bankruptcy. So in order to determine whether bankruptcy makes sense for you, you should talk to an experienced bankruptcy attorney. And my job is not to convince you to file bankruptcy. My job is to help you to make that decision and have all the facts so that you can make an informed decision about whether bankruptcy makes sense for you, what benefits it's going to have for you, and what the downside of filing bankruptcy is.
Thanks, Travis. If you have more questions about bankruptcy, you can reach out to Travis anytime at ChooseTheRightChapter.com.
Love sports? Love culture? Well, I've got a brand new podcast called Take Line from Crooked Media, hosted by me, Jason Concepcion, and two-time WNBA champion Renee Montgomery. From the games to the players to the issues happening both on and off the court, we'll be tackling the important political and social issues happening in sports head on. New episodes drop every Tuesday, so follow and subscribe on radio.com, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.